when you end up signing your distribution deal, like
Mhm.
what was the pros to that? Like what was the pros and cons? Like give me some, bro. Cause like
Like before I knew what the pros and cons was, or like
nah,
after the
after
fact.
the fact. We don't give a what he thought before, you know what I'm saying?
Break the bank on a nigga, I ain't trippin' cause I get it. I got it, if I want it, I'ma spend it. Fly bad, power out the country, she just on me cause I got it. If she want it, I'ma spend it. Pull up new coupe, check like Ivory sign, bitch like who am I?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Y'all are now tuned in with I Hate Home podcast, man. We have a special guest today, man. It's Jayson Lyric. A lot of y'all may already know him. You know what I mean? Definitely a dope individual. You know what I mean? A dope writer. A dope artist all around. Jayson, man, what's going on?
Man, appreciate the invite, having me
Yeah.
on, the hospitality. We just come to have a real conversation, man, and let's get into it,
Nah, it's dope, man. I don't have a lot of artists that come through to the show. You know what I mean? So it was a pleasure, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like making this happen. You know what I mean? Like to really be able to sit down and chop it with you, man. And I definitely appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no problem. It's an honor, bro. It's an
Yeah,
honor.
no doubt. So I have been seeing like, a lot of the stuff you have been doing, and but your production is really dope. Like the way you put it together, man, that's really, really dope, man. That's like some real artistry shit. Like I fuck with it, man.
Thank you. Just to speak to the production, I think I came up in an era where like quality mattered.
Yeah.
All the greats that I looked up to, the Kanyes, the Jays, not even just music. Gladiator being one of my favorite movies. The stories that were told, it was just well put together. There was a lot of thought put into it, and things like that take time. So that's why I take time with my project, and then we'll lead into why I call my project "Late to the Party"
Okay.
because it took time to produce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This last piece of art that I want to get out to the world. And so again, like the bar for me is always high. I want it to be something that I can live with and be proud of years to come, not just a quick fix for me. It's
Right.
not a money grab.
Right.
I want it to be a part of my legacy.
Yeah.
Everything I put out. And maybe that's overthinking it for some people, but again, I'm thinking down the road, I need my product to be timeless.
Got you.
Real.
Man, that's really dope that you say it's not a money grab. Because when it's just money motivation and with music, we don't you don't get paid just like, especially coming up, like you're not just getting paid like that just every day. Like it's a bag here, it's a bag there. You really gotta put in blood, sweat, and tears for this shit, bro.
You do, man. I tell people all the time, it felt like I interned for 10 years. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
literally are just working for free in an instance and just trying to build your way up in this industry, getting 100 no's, not feeling like you have that support and cast or just supporters in general. And you really gotta be in it, in my opinion. This is what you see as a purpose. This is what drives
Yeah.
you. Because if
Yeah.
money drives you, right? Eventually, money dries out.
Yeah.
Like we can make money back, but money comes and goes. So when the money get low, what's gonna happen then if that was
Right.
your drive?
Right.
You got to be in it for like the real, I don't know, essence of it. That's gonna keep you at it.
Yeah.
For me, that's the only thing that kept me still making music, still
Yeah.
promoting myself. If I didn't love it, I would have been left.
The love definitely keep you tuned in, and it keep you working, and I know it keep you focused on it. Now speaking of love, man, that self-love joint, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one right there, bro.
Thank you.
Self-love, bro. That's one, bro.
Again, one of those timeless piece of works that to this day I'm getting a check monthly, like because
Beautiful.
it resonated with the people. like we was coming fresh out of a pandemic. Um, it's featuring Nevaeh,
She's dope too.
beautiful voice.
She's dope.
The message is like, you know, it's a real message. It's something you can like live with. But mostly when women hear it, they feel like they walking in Nevaeh's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like that's them, and so it's gonna stick around forever.
Right.
I've got so many deal offers, done deals, just off that one song alone.
And so when it comes to the self-love joint, like who idea was that? Like, let's call it self-love.
Yeah,
Whose idea was that?
man. Story behind that. So I was working on an R&B project, right?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I had did so much in rap, and my true fans know I can hold a note. So they was like, "Hey, man, we hear you making these R&B records. We want a whole project R&B."
Yeah.
And for me, I'm always trying to experience with like new ways to present myself, present the music. I'm like, "Hey, October, I want to do this R&B project. Send me all your R&B beats." All right, so I'm making music. I got a creative director at the time. Shout out Jerlisa, aka Blue, and she was like, "Hey, you should make a record about women." Um, what's the best way I can put this? PG-13.
Okay. Yeah.
Making love to themselves.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm like, man, that is a creative way of creative song. I haven't heard a song where a woman just talk about her pleasing herself.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like, let's go and leave them even deeper. Let's add more layers to that. And I thought about not just physically, but like mentally,
Yeah.
spiritually, and then just playing with words, self love. It was it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so I was also big on Jasmine Sullivan project Hotels at the time,
Right.
and the whole acoustic thing. I'm like, okay, that's a vibe. My voice sound good on acoustic records. I hit K Gray. I'm like, hey, let's make some acoustic joints. I went to his crib. We made a few. I ain't like him. He ain't like him. I got back to the crib. He kept working on a few. He made Self Love. I took maybe like a sound out of there, and so we had to beat. We had to beat right. And then me and Nevaeh, she had showed me love on Instagram for one of my records. So I knew I wanted her to sing. She was down. I wrote the record. She put up to the studio. I had already, no, I didn't, but we recorded then and there. I recorded the hook because initially I wanted to sing the hook
Yeah.
myself with her on some duet shit. But I took my voice off, kept hers. She killed it. And there you go, self love.
Hey, that's what's up. Like, so with you taking your voice off, like, it wasn't even no ego shit. Like, you must felt like hers was just like solid, just by itself.
Man, when it comes to music, I tell people all the time, I trust my ear.
So
My ear told me, you don't need to be on the hook. She sounds beautiful without you. Let her have that, and she killed it, man.
bro, that's solid of you to say, man, because I feel like with a lot of artists, fam, the ego drives artists so much sometimes to where like they fuck shit up, like because they want to be like that person, like on this or on that, and like sometimes, bro, like, hey, this other person, bro, like it sounds better with them, like right here, like, and that's solid of you to say that, fam. I like that, bro. Like,
You know what it comes down to?
what's that?
Self-love.
Self-love, bro.
It comes down to being so confident in yourself and knowing who you are as a person. You don't have to do certain things for validation. You don't always have to be seen. Like, you know what you're capable of.
Yeah,
And for me, at least, whoever gets it, gets it. If they don't, it's their loss.
yeah.
So I know I'm talented across the board. I feel like my work shows it. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. And when I was listening to the song though, what I got from it too, like, I did tap into what you're saying about the woman like pleasing herself, but it brought me back to the times where like I really noticed, like I really started loving myself, bro. Like as a man, like I really started loving myself, like because I was always putting other people before me. You know what I mean? Like oh, this person need me to do something. Oh, I got you. I'm at your service. Like I felt like that to family sometimes, to friends. Like I wasn't giving time to T, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't giving time to myself, and that got to do with a lot, like with fucking eating. Like eating 3 times a day, like actually taking care of yourself, drinking water, like actually getting physical work, like you know what I'm saying, working out, hitting the gym, like you feel me? So that's self-love, bro. Like, and we need that. Getting the proper amount of sleep. Bro, no cap, man. No bullshit. I didn't really get proper sleep until I went to prison at 24. So from from fucking high school. From high school to 24, bro, I was like, man, you know, like I was outside gambling, doing a little hustling, you feel me? And bro, I wasn't taking care of myself, fam. And I hate to say this shit, but it's the real truth. Like my breathing got better. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got out, like I wasn't hard to wake up at this time. Like, cause
it was a blessing in disguise.
It was a blessing in disguise, bro. And I really had to tap back into that, like when I got out, like, hey, don't fall back into how you used to be, like not taking care of your body and shit like that. Like, bro, get some sleep, fam. It's cool. Get some sleep.
Man, sometimes, you know, like they say, a flower grows as well as like the environment it's in.
Yeah.
And like you can't really grow in bad soil, you know what I mean? And so sometimes you need to be pulled out of that environment. And speaking to your situation.
Yeah.
And same, even the self-love of saying no. When I first got my deal, you know, you don't think my phone was going off crazy?
Off the hook.
I'm like, loved ones that I know they don't have it. I know I have it to give. But at the same time, it's draining me without me even knowing. It's because now it's becoming a burden in the long run.
Yeah.
Like, you know, not to say you need to get something out of everything you do, but it's like, what are they pouring back into me right now?
Right.
And, you know, they don't know what I'm dealing with mentally. Forget money, fuck money. How am I on a spiritual level? So it's like, I can have a pocket full of money, but my cup still be like empty spiritually.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't pour from that if I don't have anything to pour. And so I had to start telling people no too. So
man, it hurt, don't it?
It hurts, but then it starts to feel good.
Yeah, I got you.
Because it's like, it's a relief. You know, you didn't realize how much you were stressing about trying to take care of this person.
Bro, you be stressing about helping somebody else, fam. Like, that'd be a real stress.
And then if it's like repeatedly, right? If it's like a consistent thing and you like, man, nothing's changing. Even when I help them, like, they're not taking this and getting better.
They
like,
know they can lean on you.
It becomes like you are their scapegoat, and I don't ever want to be that.
Yeah.
I want to help you get to another level to where you don't have to depend on anybody.
And this is what I know too. Like when it comes to like your family or your friends that you always looking out for, they gotta really want something better for themselves. You can get them $1 million today, fam. A year from now, when they broke, because all they did was spend money. And we can give 10 people right now, we know $1 million, bro. Next year they're gonna be broke because they're not gonna have a plan to do anything with the money, and that's just their mindset. And you know, a lot of information is on the internet, so we can't say, oh, they just don't know. Nah, like they're not trying to. They're not trying to figure it out. And I got a lot of friends and family. If I gave them an M, bro, that shit gonna be gone by next year. And I know how fast money gets spent, bro.
Right.
I know how fast money gets spent. I've been irresponsible with money before. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I know.
It boils down to, like, I tell people, it starts in the home. Like, so even though they might not have the mentality of how to make money, they do have the, like, I don't know, the ambition to want to go get on YouTube, figure out how to get their credit. But then it's the fear aspect. They scared to take those risks. And a lot of that is just implanted in us when we young. It's like, so that's another thing. People be having the knowledge, but they too scared to jump out.
That fear is, bro. That
faith.
fear is serious. And it's like when you a kid, sometimes like where I come from, like a lot of
Tyler is
they,
different.
They
like,
told us a lot of shit wasn't possible. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
family thinks this shit ain't possible, so they scared. So we see them scared. Like, oh, we like, ah, shit, we gotta stay in our damn lane. You know what I mean? And then it just takes you seeing one person get something done, and you like, oh, now I can do this shit too.
Right.
Like, you know, so
Or they start to look at you like you they way out. No, you
Yeah.
gotta go get yours.
That's
too.
true, bro. A
You
lot of
gotta go
people
get
have looked
yours,
at me
too.
like that, and like say just with my career,
Mhm.
and if it hasn't taken off, just at a rapid pace, and somebody else who depended on me, you can tell they attitude change because it ain't happened fast enough for me, and they was dependent on me. So if it sometimes it be like that, somebody is just like waiting on you to blow so bad because they know their life gonna change, and if it don't happen fast enough, you watch like they whole attitude change. They might not support you as much no more, or like you know what I mean. Like they just they start acting like they don't like they don't really believe you.
Doubt kick in. But my thing is, if you look at any NBA championship team, the team didn't have one star.
Yeah,
It takes all 12 players, all whatever, how many people on the staff.
yeah,
So everybody needs to be their own star in their own right. That's the only way this thing works.
I agree. I agree 100%. So like, what fears have you encountered like with your career?
One, to be a role model. Like, I've always wanted to be like, I don't know, like the poster child, like, and represent like good.
yeah.
So like that like made me be real reserved about showing people my personality,
Got you.
letting people in my personal space, saying what I really want. I didn't realize how many people want me to be vocal
Yeah,
with situations, whether it's politics, whether it's things happening in Dallas, whether it's crime, all the whack list that's put together, like you know what I'm saying.
it's the whack list.
For me,
no,
it's
for
like,
sure.
nah, I'm too good to speak on that because I really don't care at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Like that's not doing
hey,
anything.
you know what?
for
It's
me.
harder. I believe this right here. It's harder for an artist like yourself in Texas.
For sure.
And the reason why I say that is because so much spotlight is on the shoot 'em up, bang bang, and you
Just
know,
rah in general.
I believe that, bro. Like it's harder, and it's just like, damn, I really got something to say,
Right.
and y'all like, of course you have a core fan base, but I mean like as a, you know what I mean, like as as what it should be. It's like, damn, some of y'all ain't even fucking paying attention, and this the shit that's really gonna help y'all.
Right. For me, I'm outnumbered. Like
That's what I'm saying.
like, but it's crazy. I think that's just how the world is in general now. You know, it used to be, well, maybe it's always been majority rules,
Majority rule, my boy.
but right now it's definitely majority
Yeah.
rules. Like if most people think such and such did whatever he did, like that's gonna be the narrative,
Yeah,
and that's what's gonna be spun.
yeah.
And people gonna believe that. You know, you hype this artist up the most and say he doing XYZ, then here come the consumer. I'm like, yeah, he's the one. He's
But you know, I got something in me, bro. Like deep in me, fam. Like that's okay with me. If I'm outnumbered, that's okay with me.
agree.
I'm going against it all. I'm fading it all because I believe I'm going to win.
Agree.
Like in everything that I do, like and I believe in, I'm going to win.
Right.
So that's cool.
Right. It's cool.
But I noticed though. I just want to let you know, like I noticed that, bro.
Yeah.
Like and it is all right. But I'm just letting you know, I'm
Right.
somebody that
I
I see
appreciate
it.
that.
I notice. Like
I guess for me, I have to think about like the impact I could have on minds. Because if nobody speaks up, then youngin over here is like he don't have nobody to represent him.
right,
He don't have nobody speak out for him.
right,
And so it's about finding that balance where like, nah, I want to speak out for the rare, that I guess the people that's not in the crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be that spokesperson to a sense to like, no, continue to do whatever makes you you. You don't have to be trendy. You don't have to be like up on what's hot.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause I've met a lot of artists, and not even just me. I found out about so many. Excuse me. I found out about so many artists lately
Yeah.
that I've never really heard of them.
Mhm.
They rich as fuck, dog. I mean, damn, like they doing really, really good. It's one artist from Houston. You might not never heard of him. His name Aaron May. You ever heard of him? Exactly. Like, I'm gonna show you his shit before we leave. Like, that's just one artist that I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you selling out these shows. It's like yourself. It's like yourself. When I found out about you, my boy telling me, hey, that boy Jayson Lyric, bro, I'm telling you, he's selling out shows. I'm like, man, let me see this nigga. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga show me your shit. I'm like,
That's what I was gonna say. I could believe you.
I'm like, damn, I'm sold. Like, you feel me? And then when I met you, I'm like, damn, that shit really dope. And it's like, man, that lets you know, like, bro, you putting in overtime, man, and you really tapped into something. It's like, I respect it. You can't do nothing but respect it. Like, you know, and shit, bro. Like, hey, like where you from, man? Like in Dallas, like where you from?
Yeah, so Oak Cliff, born and raised.
Okay.
My pops always lived in Oak Cliff. My mom, Oak Cliff, Pleasant Grove. That's why I say that's like my second home. But we moved around so much. We house hopped, lived with church members. So that's a whole nother conversation about having to grow out of that mentality of depending on people and house hopping like that. But the neighborhood in Oak Cliff is BFL. So
BFL, Best for Less.
Yeah, Best for Less.
Heard of that before.
Yeah, so
that's what's up. That's what's up. I heard
we lived there till I was like,
damn, man, you from the trenches, bro.
Yeah,
like you from the trenches. Damn, a lot of people don't know what that means.
Literally, the trap house was across the street from us, like in BFL. Like,
damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So you grew up in the church?
Yeah, grew up in the church. Heavy.
Okay.
And my pop still owned the house in BFL.
Okay.
So I won't give too much detail.
Nah, it's cool. Yeah. That's dope,
I'm
bro.
Still there all the time.
Yeah.
I got a car over there and everything. So like that's really my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I wasn't
dope.
like banging or outside and nothing like that. But
yeah.
The hood is the hood, if you know.
It is what it is, bro.
Man, I'm sorry. What you just asked me?
Damn. I was just basically saying,
grew up in the church.
Yeah.
So yeah, grew up in the church. So speaking of my pops, he was an organist for different churches.
Okay.
And so my mom was also played the piano, choir director. She forced me to be in the choir. My daddy, I played drums for his church. Mostly every church he played for. And so also got to see them growing up, like just be musicians. Like every day I would come home, my daddy had his headphones on and he just like pushing keys. I don't know what he playing, but I know he practicing for the next Sunday.
How old were you when this was going on?
Up until 14, 15, but like 12 is when I remember like just still being in that neighborhood before he got married. I think that's why it's such a time I remember.
Got you.
Because like he had me drinking coffee at 12 and shit like that. But yeah, ever since I was young, man.
So this shit instilled in you like that music shit, so that's why you so tapped in. Because I'm hearing you like, oh, I went over here and I was telling bro to get the acoustics and this and this. I'm like, damn, bro, like you feel me? Like, for me, not saying that shit a little more like compact. Like I'm just like, damn, but I want to get there, bro. Like that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, and again, man, I couldn't tell you about music theory. I couldn't tell you, if I heard if that's E flat, C major, etc. But I know when I hear what sounds good, what's off. Because I sung in the choir, I understand melodies and finding notes. Because I played drums, I understand pockets. I understand, rhythm like on another level. I was never the best drummer, but I understand bounce, like feeling and groove.
Yeah.
And that definitely helped me with rap, man, because my mama is also a songwriter. So that was probably my first supporter when it came to music. She's still working on putting albums out to this day.
Straight up.
So I help her with that. Gospel music.
That's dope, fam. Yeah. Nah, that's dope.
And my mom lives in Nebraska, which is a whole nother story. But she plays she records her different melodies and songs, send them to me. I add drums and send it back, and like
So that's how you and your mom bond,
yeah,
like in a
music
way.
for sure.
Man,
Music,
that's dope, fam.
mm,
That's dope, bro.
yeah.
That's dope. So like, when you end up signing your distribution deal, like,
Mhm.
what was the pros? What was the pros to that? Like, what was the pros and cons? Like, give me some, bro. Cause
Like before I knew what the pros and cons was, or like
nah,
after the
fact.
fact.
Nigga, shit, we don't give a what you thought before. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we thought the shit.
'Cause
Yeah.
I say that because leading up to it, I had a weird feeling. Like it wasn't surreal. It didn't settle in for me. Like and my gut told me like it's more to this. Um and I just want to give you like a little backstory just to help niggas know. Like, cause I took like 8, 7 people with me out there to New York, and they always just like amped up to do it. Like,
Yeah, of course.
you know what I mean? Niggas popping bottles.
Of course.
Niggas
nigga.
showed up to the meeting in like jumpsuits and J's. I'm like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And for me, I'm like, hey, ain't in my mind, I should have been more vocal about it, but ain't shit happened yet. Like, let's see what they talking. And like we going in here green. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Let's
a
make sure
motherfucker.
this is what it is. I understand it took a while to get here, but let's just make sure, we dot our T's, cross our I's. Mix that up for me, but dot my I's, cross my T's.
Yeah, I
But
know.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I understood, bro, but I got you.
And but after the fact, man, it was a learning lesson.
So wait, niggas came in there like, hey, we made it. Niggas
Yeah,
like
like we had already signed the deal.
Yeah, I know.
And like for me, I just like, you know what I mean? Let's make sure this is cool. But I will say it was some signs. I was supposed to sign that deal though.
Got
Like,
you.
it was things. I'm big on signs.
Yeah.
And it was things that were taking place, like the deal was supposed to happen in order for me to reach the next level, which I did reach the next level.
It's a bridge.
It could have been handled differently, even negotiations, etc. But it's funny when I walked into Warner, I don't know who did their homework, but they was playing. The piano man was playing like a song I used to hear every morning in 3rd grade that my teacher used to play.
They did it.
So somebody did
They
their homework.
did it. They did it.
I can't remember what the song was. You gotta be good. You gotta be wiser. Whatever that song. People know what I'm talking about.
So they sold you.
I was like,
they-
damn,
like,
I'm
yeah.
supposed to be here. You know what I mean?
Damn, boy.
Yeah.
And you know what, bro? I gotta be real. White folks know what they doing, boy.
Come on, bro.
They know what they doing, boy. They know what they doing. Hey, they got this shit so damn
To a
packed.
T.
It's like when you go in that mall, they got that one fragrance to make you want to spend some money. Like,
Yeah.
so they had that when you come in there, like, oh yeah, he's gonna sign. No, don't worry, we got him. That's what's up,
And,
bro.
at the end of the day, I can't even be mad.
Yeah.
Because they did their job.
For sure.
We just could have did a better job on our end.
Next time though.
Yeah, for sure. And I had to grow as an entrepreneur, as a boss, the people I have around me,
Mm-hmm.
what I allow to happen, what I don't allow to happen. So it's again, like it was a blessing, bro, to even have that situation.
Coming where you come from, like coming from where you come from, and then making it there. That shit is beautiful.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like you say, we was house to house, like with church members, nigga. Now I'm in the man. I'm with the
I was
label
wearing
signing,
one pair
like
of khakis most of high school because we couldn't afford like another pair of khakis, and we wore uniforms. Like
Yeah.
when I got to see the hill, so like, and shit like that. I really come from nothing, and I'm not even down on my parents or nothing like that. They did the best they could. It just was circumstance, and so that's why I'm trying to turn the table with all this.
you got to. And I think it's good to remind yourself sometimes too, like where you come from, like when shit going all good, like just keep that shit in the back of your head.
Mhm.
Like so, like I feel like I would use that as fuel. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I don't come from shit. You know what I'm saying? And
I've been through so much shit. I forget all the shit I've been through
Yeah.
sometimes, and I had to
Yeah.
remind myself, no, bro. Remember you wore wore Vans for 2 years straight. Now you
Yeah.
got a closet full of kicks
Yeah.
that you don't even wear.
That you don't fucking wear.
You know what
Yup.
I'm saying? And so,
Yup.
like, again, you got to remind
You
yourself
got to, bro.
because understand, like, hey, if I made this far to get here, there's so much farther I could go, and the job ain't done.
It's man, bro. No cap, bro. It's like, damn, nigga, do 1 million some strands, bro. You can do 10 billion plus,
Come on,
fam.
bro.
Like you really can. Like it's a fucking big ass world out here,
It
bro.
is.
Like, fuck the city fame.
Mhm.
You feel me? Fuck
Mhm.
that hood fame. It's so much, bro. Like,
Right.
it's so much to see, fam. And you gotta think, bro. If these small group of people loved me,
Come on.
man, it's billions of more people that will fucking love my music, bro.
Come on, man.
And it's
Come
just
on.
like, that's how we gotta start thinking, man. It's already some against us because of our skin color.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the shit already instilled in us
Right.
that it's gonna be hard for y'all. Like, so, but at the end of the day, bro, we got that shit in us, bro. Like, that
Right.
shit just in us. Like,
we probably like the rarest one in our team crew. We probably the brains or
Yeah.
like the person that can't think outside the box.
yeah.
Now I go find some more like-minded people that want to go even higher. But even to speak to like having that core fan base, bro, at my shows, you're gonna see a lot of the same faces.
Damn.
Like I'm talking about women that's like at every show,
That shit beautiful, bro.
and it's like that's in every city. That's how you got to think. So like, don't just stop here. Like Dallas ain't the end all be all.
Man, okay, look. There's hey, I got ass, bro. I got ass.
Yeah, for sure.
So with you having
Mm-hmm.
a core, like, female fan base,
Right.
I know they be hollering, bro. I know they be shooting the shots.
Man.
How do you handle it? Like, sometimes, cause sometimes I know you do some bad shit where it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck up. I don't want to
Nah,
fuck this up for
facts.
you being a fan of my music.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, discipline. And then like I kind of went through a run where I'm like, giving all these girls attention that are fans just because like that's boosting my ego at the same
Mhm.
time. And they want to see if the music is real, if that's what
Mhm.
it's really like.
yeah.
And so I'm at a point now, it's like, nah, I've been there and I can't risk what I have going on right now. But it's crazy. Show days be the worst because they all trying to leave with you at the end of the night.
I swear.
But it's like I gotta go home.
Yeah. He said, I gotta go home. Hey, man, he said, I gotta go
I
home.
gotta go home.
Oh,
Like you get all these
man.
messages and
Yeah.
and
And they saying wild shit too.
yeah.
And they throwing themselves at
Yeah.
a player, man. I know how it is, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure
Damn,
you
that's
do.
crazy. So
And you
look,
put a little money in their face, so they
man, come on, man. Hey, but you know what?
yeah.
I had to learn that too. Like that's not man. My boy, he was on me about that. Cause I was like, man, shit done changed so much. Like it's about money. Like when it comes to dealing with women, like nowadays, it's weird. It's fucked up. Like I think so.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys fucked it up. I think during the pandemic. But I wasn't here to stamp this. But I've heard this.
What year you get up?
I got out at the end of 2021.
Okay.
Like almost the end of 2021. But the shit, motherfuckers have been I spent that shit by the time I get. But some people probably still had a little change. Anyway,
All right.
back to what I was saying. My boy was telling me, he was like, bro, some of that shit you be posting, he said, you gotta think. That's what they see. And that's what like when they hitting you up, like that's what they want. So I'm like, damn, bro, I deleted money pictures and shit. I deleted the shit because I'm just like, I'm not trying to give off that perception or whatever, or that image of like, hey girl, soon as you know what I'm saying, get around me, I'm spending money on you. I don't even know you.
Right.
I don't know your intentions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like my money shit is for myself. My mama needs some, my sister, brother. You know what I'm saying? My like real like immediate family for real. You know what I mean? And so like that's how I rock. And don't get me wrong, if I get a solid woman to come in my life, of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna look out for you if you need me. But be able to take care of yourself before you come over here. Cause this ain't the lick. Like I'm not the lick, baby. Like I just told a chick last night, like that ain't my stilo. Like,
and I guess that's that is an upside I have to the music I make because I don't advertise. I don't know, flash. I'm not flashy at all.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So when they come my way, the expectation isn't like he gonna save me. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
like,
And I'm gonna be real. I think for myself, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I grew like in Tyler, bro, where I grew up, man. I grew up in a flashy lifestyle, like far as the dope boys that was riding through. I
Yeah.
wanted to be like them niggas,
Yeah.
bro. I gotta be honest with you. I did. I was like, damn, they got the nice cars. Damn, he getting all the chicks. He got the chains on. I'm like, man, I want to be like them when I grow up. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't ball players for real. It was like I wanted to be like them niggas.
Right.
And I'm gonna be real, like that shit got its pros and cons though. You feel me? Because at one point in time in the music industry, you had the jewelry. If you were flashy, like you were cool at like one point in time. Like it's still kind of now, but it's like everybody got chains now. Everybody having a little money
My
now.
cameraman got a chain.
Exactly. So like, what really makes you different? You feel me? So it's like now I was telling my boys, it's like I want to do less jewelry.
Yeah.
I want to do less of the flashy shit, and I want them to like hear me speak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to know me for that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, hey, bro, learning lessons, right? You know what I mean? So
I could have been when got a chain, you know, with the deals I didn't, but I just felt like it would be forced. It wasn't me, and it would draw the wrong attention.
it's definitely gonna draw the wrong attention.
I felt uncomfortable when I first got a Rolex. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like all eyes was on me. That's just the paranoia I was dealing with.
You can't even wear this shit some places you go.
Facts.
Like
I don't
unless you
care
got
who you are.
security, like
I
it's
don't
like
care
it's
who
like
you
when
are.
you go to LA, bro, you can't wear that shit like
Right.
that. LA, boy, that shit is Tetris.
It's funny because like, you know, here all the rings, niggas that have 10 rings on their fingers, 4 chains. LA, you a lick. You walk around like that.
Ass is a
So
walking
you look
lick.
at like Dom Kennedy, like he don't, you know, because he understand where he at, even though that's his place. But like they just dress comfortable, and
Bro, they do, bro. Like,
yeah.
and they rarely wear just a lot of jewelry. I see
Right.
some of the rappers, like, man, they probably got 10 niggas with them if they wearing jewelry. Like, real talk. Like,
got
the
to.
dudes I be around, like, they ain't really, you know what I'm saying, just wearing it, and they can go buy it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, that's just they safety. Like, when I'm in LA, I even tell chicks, like, if they got like a designer purse and we finna go eat, don't bring that purse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leave that shit at the crib. Because I didn't allegedly heard motherfuckers like going in a restaurant and just, you feel me? Like,
Nah, I
hey,
know
let me
some
get that.
stories.
Like, let me get that. Like, you and her, let me get that. Like, damn, bro. Like, what can you do, fam?
Right.
Like, what can you do? Dude, Cartier got took off him and his girl purse. It's just like, nah, bro. I ain't even trying. I'm trying to avoid all that. Like, I'm avoiding all that, bro. So yeah, man, it's just safety is really, really major. Like in your situation too. Like, you know, so I know you be having to like, you know, watch out just for certain things
for
too.
sure.
You have to. You have to.
Nah, facts. Even though, you know, I don't promote whatever and I put out a certain energy, so I expect that same energy to come back. You just never know, man. I've had somebody run up on me at a show before, but he didn't know I had security. You know what I mean? But just say if my security wasn't there, you know what I mean? Who knows what would happen?
Yeah.
And that was over some petty stuff. So
Yeah.
you just never know. You just gotta move.
And like we said earlier, it's so easy to crash out.
Yeah.
And these young dudes, they crashing out so easily. Like it's like it's harder to stay focused and stay, you know what I'm saying, to avoid it like sometimes, but it's so easy to crash out. And it's just like, bruh, you got a lot to live for, bruh. Like, we got a lot to live for. It's just, it ain't even worth it. A lot of this shit ain't worth it.
Man,
Like,
I just got too much to lose. You know,
yeah.
First thing come to mind is my daughter. Like, you know what I mean? I know I was about to tell y'all earlier, I could have crashed out this past weekend. You know what I mean? I'm sitting in the whip, some girls walking down the sidewalk, and a dude walk up to them with a ski mask on. Right? And they're like, what you got going? Nah, 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 nah. And then he like takes his ski mask off. He looks my way. He like, y'all know him? Well, I think the girls kind of like added me to it. Girls will get you.
Yeah.
But they was like, you know him? I'm like, nah, I don't know, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But I actually did know him. And he just got to talking fly. Like, but I'm sitting in the car. He walking on the sidewalk. Imagine if I met him on that time, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you met him with that same energy.
That same energy. You know what I'm saying? because he was an easy lick. He's
Yeah.
stumbling. He obviously drunk, but I'm thinking about at least me. That's how I operate. All the risks. You know what I'm saying? Going to jail, whatever. Like you know what I'm saying? Being out here not able to provide for my
Bonding
family.
now you gotta get a lawyer. Now you got
And then I'm
like
like, he don't know I know him. I know his homies. So how do I tell his homies? Oh, I did this, etc. I got this done to him because he was talking crazy. So I ain't gonna lie though, my pride wanted me
bruh.
to react.
Bruh.
I had to go I had to go home and really like sit about it because
Sometimes your ego be hurt sometimes too though.
yeah, it
Like,
was.
yeah, bro.
It was,
like real
'cause
talk.
you
Walking
gotta
away
think,
from certain
it was in
situations,
front
that
of
shit
it
hurt
was
your
in front
ego.
of women
yes,
too.
bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bruh.
And it wasn't even like no damn, it's happening in front of the women. I'm looking at it like they really looking at me for them to protect them. Or another man come in because you got some ignorant motherfucker like threatening girls. Like
And you will feel played. And sometimes, bruh, but not even sometimes, that shit has probably happened so much and got a dude in a situation just because he was trying to stick up for them. And now his ass sent up the road. Like, man, I done heard so many crazy situations like that, bruh.
like
You don't even, you don't even know them like that, but it's just like, damn, bro, the risk we take, bro, to like help people
I told
sometimes.
because my homie was taking a piss around the block, and he don't even know I got another homie walking up. It's just he just moving reckless, and it's like motherfucker dealing with demons out there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
why I
bro,
say it's so easy to crash out.
yeah, I'm
It's
like,
too
bro,
easy.
let's roll, bro.
It's just too easy,
Let's
man. And that's what we have to put at stake sometimes, our ego. Sometimes we have to, I hate it though, bro. I hate it, man. I hate it. I'm not gonna lie, I hate
We
it.
definitely had shit in the car.
Yeah, I hate it, bro.
Like,
I hate it.
I mean, but whatever.
Nah. Yeah, that shit, like I say, I tell people a lot of times, man, that's just a small speck in your life right there, bro.
No, facts.
Keep pushing, man. You got
Facts,
way
facts.
bigger shit. Damn, man, that's dope, man. I'm over here sitting with my boy Jayson Lyric, man.
we
They don't
chopping
even
it up.
understand, bro. This shit major, man.
Facts.
What's coming like okay, so you got the album
Late to the party.
Late to the Party. And when is that dropping?
All right, so Late to the Party Part 1 dropped September 13th.
Okay.
Which I drop every Friday the 13th, right? So
Every Friday the 13th.
every Friday the 13th. So the next Friday the 13th is December 13th, and that's when I'm gonna drop Part 2. Not to look too far ahead, but I'm dropping Brick 5. What is it, June 13th of next year?
What is that? Like where did you get that from? Like
Friday the 13th.
you dropping Friday the 13th?
Jayson. Like Jayson.
This nigga cold. You see what I'm saying? Bro, hey, bro, put too much, like, bro, up here with it all, bro. That shit crazy, man. Damn, that's dope, bro.
That's the day I plan on
That's dope.
killing niggas, like, not literal, but, you know.
Damn.
Like, you know what I mean? That's
Man, you got some dope shit behind, like your game, fam. Like, real talk, bro. And like I say, my ego to the side, bro, to lift you up. Like,
Yeah,
you
nah, I
feel me? Because that's
appreciate that.
dope. Like, when
Respect, bro.
I see somebody on their shit, bro, I'm saluting it.
Respect.
You feel me?
Respect.
And I feel like, bro, more people should do that. Like, if you comfortable with yourself, fam, like, it ain't shit, bro, to let a nigga know he doing his thing,
Facts.
bro.
It ain't
Like,
shit
that ain't
to
shit.
show
Like,
love, bro, because I try to show love as much as possible.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because I understand how many niggas don't show love.
For sure.
So I
sure.
know what a lot of these creators or just being a human being dealing with on a regular daily. Like some of these people don't get love at home from their parents. So, you know, my goal is to, you know, it's all love with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all love and respect, bro.
Yeah,
It's all love and respect. So I mean, this goes a long way with me, bro.
for sure.
For real, for real.
Nah, that's big though, because a lot of people don't, bro. A lot of people don't have like real relationships with their parents, like,
Mhm.
and trust me, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
shit, I done been in that boat. Like, man, my mom, like, shit, of course, she's always been in my life, but we didn't really have a relationship.
Mhm.
So, as I got older, you know, and I feel like, a lot of reasons, bro, like we wasn't at the tightest
Mhm.
is because of her fear or because of what she went through as a kid, and like she was always trying to be like too overprotective to where it was like it's not cool. Like, mama, like you gotta chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get older. Like, you feel me?
Mhm.
And so, you know, I feel like we started to really like become closer as I got older. Like, and you know, I had to just I had to take the extra step to like, you know what I mean, let her know like it's cool, like you feel me, like I think it was just fear for her, you
Right.
know, and
Yeah, a lot of that is passed down. Yeah, it's passed down. Like my mom used to always tell me that uh, my pops, his pops was like hard on him and never really like was openly loving with him. So even me, and my pops, we cool, we Gucci. But it always felt like more like a older brother. It wasn't more like when we talked about women, like you know what I'm saying,
yeah, yeah.
or it was something dealing with cars. You know what I mean? And even my mama, um, I don't know. I just felt like recently, I was like, man, my mama don't really be saying she love me when she get off the phone. So like,
Bruh, I got
so
go ahead. I'm
I
finna
had
tell
to
you.
like,
Go
I had to
ahead,
like
bruh.
start like saying it first, and I don't know where that stems from. Maybe how she was raised, etc. And she gonna
Bruh, me
she
too.
gonna question me about this, but it's just real. Like you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't say she loved me when she got off the phone, so I forcefully say it now. Cause it's
Hey,
crazy.
bruh.
Before you go,
Yeah,
I tell
bruh.
my daughter every time. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. It's just natural, and I want her to know that I love her.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's like a back in the day thing. You know what I'm saying? Where like they were just raised in such rough environments and like tough love, and you know what I mean. Gotta. It was hard for them, so they didn't know how to open up. But yeah, that was my son.
Bro, nah, I can 100% relate to what you saying, and I be thinking I'm alone, fam. Like when
Mm.
it comes to like not my mama not doing that, like, and I'm
Mhm.
just like, bruh. So I did like what you did. I
Mm.
start telling her,
Mm.
you feel me? So like she'll start then like I start telling my mom like, hey, I love you. She like, all right, I love you. And then like I said a few more times, hoping she catch on to start saying this.
Yeah.
Man, like a year or two go by. The other day, man, I text my mama, man. I was like, hey, I would like to hear you tell me you love me more.
Mm.
And shit, bro, she made a change, bro. Like,
Mm.
she just started telling me.
Mm.
And I was like, damn, maybe that's just what I had to do. Like,
You think she
and
even realized that she
I
wasn't
don't
displaying that
think
type of
so,
affection?
bro. I
Probably
don't
not.
think so. I think it's just because how she was raised and like, you know what I'm saying? She was a single parent, like, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
raising me. Besides my grandmother, my uncles, but my pops wasn't around.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like that's just how she was just built.
the
Like,
norm.
and so yeah, that's the
Mhm.
norm. So I had said something to her the other day, man. I was like, man, just can you start telling me that? And that shit took so much out of me to be able to have to tell my mama that, because it's just like,
But that's growth for
ain't no
you.
soft shit, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. But at the
facts,
same
facts,
time, it's just like, damn, bro, I needed that, bro.
Mm.
And shit, I feel like that shit help. That shit like
Definitely healthy.
that shit healthy, man, and it helped me grow a little more, bro. And I was just like, man, I needed it.
That's good.
That shit took a lot out of me though, bro. Hey, but anyway, man.
Yeah.
With the music, when it, I don't know if you date nobody right now, but I'm asking, like, when it comes to, like, with the music, do you deal with female artists, or you don't really like dealing with artists, like?
I mean, self love, Nevaeh.
No. I mean, on another level. I mean, on like actually rocking with a female artist. Like this my little How do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about that? Do you like do you like dating just a regular chick, or do you want her to also have the love for music too?
Yeah, I've definitely got a special someone. We're gonna put that out.
Got
there.
you.
And for me, just it has to be authentic.
Got you.
You know what I mean? It has to be. I'm Mr. No Edits, so like,
Bro, speaking of no edits, that fucking live performance is cold, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Bro, that motherfucker cold, bro.
Thank you,
Say
thank
that
you.
live performance
Thank you.
was dope.
Appreciate it.
How
Nah.
long did it take you? We got to get back to that.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to critique that performance? How many practices? Like, you know what I mean? How many practices did it take?
I don't even think we rehearsed.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so Dallas Network hit me up about doing that show. I think they asked me to choose 3 records. They was gonna supply the band, so I didn't even do it with my house band. So when we got there, I heard the music differently. They played it differently from like the actual records. But I think that's one of my strongest points is being a performer, being able to adapt. and these are like new songs, so it wasn't a lot of preparation at all. I think we did 2 takes, and that was that. You know what I mean? I've been performing for a while, and I'm more comfortable performing with a band. Yeah,
Damn, that shit was dope, bro. I'm
yeah.
like, fuck, man, they can
Can't
do
have
this
live
shit.
music without a live band. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So, but I actually reached out to them recently, maybe a month ago. I said, let's run it back.
got to, bro.
Yeah,
Like you got to. That shit.
yeah,
That's that big boy shit.
yeah,
Niggas
yeah,
ain't doing that.
yeah.
That's big boy shit
Man,
right
and
there.
I gotta really play on that more. Like,
That's big boy shit, bro.
so I got a request to do like a tiny desk yesterday, and I'm gonna do one. So
For sure.
yeah,
Hell yeah, lock that in, bro.
hmm
Nah, no doubt.
not the tiny desk, but my own version.
Your own version,
Yeah.
yeah. That's man. Nah, for real, for sure. That's solid, man.
Yeah.
We ain't got, yeah, man. We ain't gonna even put that other stuff out, man. We gonna go let you rock on there. I ain't trying to put your business out, man.
Nah, you shot, but man, women, man. Again, it just have to be real, authentic. They gotta have self love with themselves.
Got you.
They gotta know who they are. You know, real men don't mind leading, so that's where I'm at with it. But just just don't bring the trauma with you.
Yeah.
Don't have me dragging too much of a burden. But just be solid, authentic, real. No edits, no BBL. Sorry, you know what I mean.
Hey, he tried to sneak it in there, bro. Bro tried to sneak it in there. No, nigga, no. We heard you, nigga. No edits, no BBLs. Jesus Christ. If bro thought, bro thought he was gonna get away. Hey, yeah, no edits, no BBLs. Nigga, what you say? No, nigga, you said no edits, no BBL. Sorry, ladies with the BBL. Hey. He might not DM you back. I am. You feel what I'm saying? Long as that shit look decent, it ain't looking crazy. It can't look crazy, man. Cause 69% of them BBLs look crazy. I gotta be real with you.
So is that on them, or is that like on like, is that on the budget they working with, or is that on like, how does that
Kinfolk,
work?
I literally bet you it's some girls who spend 5 to 10 grand. Like that's like the normal price. And they ass still come out crazy. Like, and I think it's because sometimes they want so much. They like stuff that ass. Like, I need you to give me extra. Like, I've heard girls talking about this shit.
Thought out like, let's
Cause
see what this
I
does.
know a few women, bro, with them that looks normal. It just look like she got like a nice shape, and it still matches her legs. It still matches like her body figure.
I'm happy for her.
Yeah, I know a few of those that they probably just need a little extra. You feel me? But some people be like maximize that ass, like you know what I'm saying. And that shit just it look crazy, bro.
It does.
It's a certain shape, like every BBL girl I can see from the side. It's a fucking certain. I'm glad you brought this up. It's like that little fucking triangle going down. Like I'm just like, bro, what's going on?
If you look like Queen Ant, I think
a lot of girls look like Queen Ant.
That's crazy to me.
A lot of girls look like Queen Ant.
Why is that okay? And that whole thing, it comes down to the men too, because we women do what they think we like. So like,
And at one time, man was definitely promoting BBLs.
facts, and still are. Like, you look at some of the top rappers, they got women.
They
with
got a BBL
in their videos.
I got a partner here. He an Asian from Arizona. That's all he want. He said, "Hey, he invited me on a trip." He said, "Hey, bro, you got to come. I got 10 girls with BBLs."
That's crazy.
And he said it. He said it's so cold. I was like, "Hey, gang, you ain't even asked me what I like." Like he was telling me, like, "Oh yeah, bro, all 10 of them BBL'd up," and I'm just like, "Man, you ain't even asked me." Like, I don't mind, but shit, like you ain't even.
I'm no saint, you know what I mean? I done had a BBL once that I can recall. The rest of them I probably didn't know it was a BBL.
So
but I was young, you know what I mean? It was like 2014.
Damn, they had BBL in 2014. She had some money, nigga. That shit was high. That shit was high back then. Oh, okay.
She was a professional dancer.
She was a professional. Yeah, okay.
She was a professional dancer. And I was young. She took advantage of me. That's why I was.
I feel. Hey, look, bro. I'm gonna be real. I've had my fair share of BBLs. I've had some shit. That shit was hard as a rock. That ass was hard as a rock. And I've had some that's like, damn, she got some shake to it, baby. You feel me? But it's just like
titty basketball.
man, bro, I don't like it. I be telling some women like, don't get them hard boobs either, man, because you know it looks nice in your shirt, but man, that shit I don't like it. I don't like it. They nipples be readjusted. They get their fucking nipples put back on. I'm like, look, y'all don't have to do this to yourself.
Hey,
Real talk, you are beautiful.
On this topic.
I know, bro. I'm sorry, but this shit happened.
You the homie though.
Nah. But you know, women are beautiful.
Some women are built like boys, so like I see why they went and did what they had to do. You know what I mean?
That's understandable. And some women already be fine. They just be like, I just need more.
That be the thing.
They be fine already. Like you fine. Like you are naturally fine.
Yeah, leave your lips alone. Like. Trust me, a nigga do not care.
Yeah.
Still gonna, you know what I mean?
Man, you know, when I be, you know, doing my thing, like it'll be a little chick I'm talking to, I don't even be noticing the lashes. Like I don't be noticing that shit when they don't have them done. And I'm like, let's go here. They be like, oh no, I gotta put these lashes on. I gotta get my lashes. And I'm like, look, I don't even notice that type of shit. Like I'm not paying attention to that.
Right.
Like so, it's just like I feel like dudes, bro. It's certain shit we don't even care about that women be thinking they gotta do because of other women are doing it.
Right.
But you know,
and you do have dudes that's like uplifting that to the highest, and so you know, it's just,
I be loving when a woman get with me, man. I tell her straight up, look, love, all that shit that you have learned before me, you can unlearn that shit because I'm not him. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, bro. Like I don't require you gotta, man. And that's what my social media be portraying. Women like women be thinking, oh, you only talk to these type of women, and I have to really explain this so much because they don't be knowing.
Right.
That's another reason I started the podcast, so good. People can hear the other side of T. Jones. You know what I mean? Like it ain't just what I post on the social media. That's social media. Real talk, bro. This shit been a pleasure, dog. Like this shit been a pleasure, man. Hey, oh yeah, I'm sorry I had to do this to you, man. It's all good, man. Album on the way, man.
Album on the way. Part 1 had 13 to maybe 19 records. I'm hands-on with all the music. So I'm in there with production as well. I'm organizing my album from one to end. You know, obviously with my team of producers, some of the greatest I think to ever do it. Shout out October, K Gray, Eric Scott, Beezy, Domino, Lone Star. It's some great talented producers in Dallas, bro, and they have accolades. But again, you know, this shit is so big as far as like the music industry. So it's like, you know, my goal is to get these dudes out to the world to work with some of the biggest artists on my end. And they don't need me, but that's just my goal because I know they talented as hell. I'm just trying to speak on some shit my marketing told me to speak on.
Hey, man, you do
we do everything
shit,
in-house.
bro.
I got a studio at
the
crib. October mix and master. So everything literally is in-house. That's my label, the company. So the production is in-house, what we do. And we independent 100%. And I think that's the best route these days. You know what I mean? You gotta treat yourself like a real company.
You got to.
You know what I mean?
You
are like, you know, do partnerships, but hold on to ownership. And that's a line. Do partnerships, but hold on to ownership.
Hold on to ownership. Yeah. No cap. I gotta use that one. Hey, what that boy Nipsey say? He say, hey, bro, I think he said I steal great shit. Like he said something like that. He was like, shit, when it's some good shit, bro, you got shit. He stealing shit. I feel that.
But I'm excited about this part 2 because part 1, honestly, just being transparent, it wasn't ready to release on my behalf. I thought it could have had more love put into it, but I was just sitting on it too long as far as not putting a project out, so I had to get something out to let people know I'm still alive. Part 2.
This nigga crazy. I feel that though.
But part 2, man, I'm in great spirits right now. The music already sounding better in my opinion, and I'm just ready to see where it goes from here to continue to build and take this shit beyond Texas, beyond the South.
Man, we riding with you, bro. We riding with you, man. I Hate Home Podcast. We riding with Jayson Lyric, man. No cap, man. Thank you for everybody for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man, and make sure y'all go follow Jayson Lyric, man. Dope music, man. Yes, sir.
Real.
Break the bank on a nigga, I ain't trippin' cause I get it. I got it, if I want it, I'ma spend it. Fly bad, power like the country. just on